Hi, welcome to another video by Educators Singapore, and we are still on the topic of differentiation, and today we are going to learn something new called the quotient rule. We had learned in the previous videos of this thing called the product rule, which enables us to differentiate complicated functions, and we are going to look at another kind of rule called the quotient rule, where we differentiate functions in the forms u divided by v. So suppose, for example, we have y is equal to 2x plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. I mean, it's not very easy to differentiate this. I mean, you can obviously write it as 2x plus 1 times x squared plus 1 divided to the power of half, and use the to the power of minus 1 and use the product rule, but it's easier if you just use the quotient rule. The quotient rule says that if you have ddx, which is the derivative of a function u divided by v, it's given by this form. I mean, there's not much thought gone into how this is derived, but we shall learn how to apply this in our problem. So basically our problem is that if you're given y of this form 2x plus 1 divided by x squared plus 1, we're going to use this quotient rule to find the derivative. Okay, so keeping in this one, so this is y, so dy dx is given by v, which is, now we have marked over here, u is the top function, v is the bottom function. It will always be the same. So v is x squared plus 1 times the derivative of the top function du dx. So the top function, the derivative of that can be easily done, and it's just 2 minus the first function untouched times the derivative of the second function. The derivative of the second function looks easy enough. It's x squared plus 1. The derivative of that would be just 2x. Now divided by v squared, the square of the bottom function. So x squared plus 1 whole square. That's the bottom function. So now if I try to simplify this, 2x squared plus 1 minus 4x squared plus 2x divided by x squared plus 1 whole square. Further simplifying this, 2x squared plus 2x squared plus 2 now, minus 4x squared minus 2x divided by x squared plus 1 whole square. Now this works out to be 2 times 1 minus x squared divided by x squared plus 1 whole square. So in summary, we learned to differentiate functions when you're given like one function divided by another function, how to call each of them u and v, and then use the product rule. This is what we use. You take the second function untouched, multiply with the derivative of the first function minus the first function times the derivative of the second function divided by the square of the second function. This is the rule you basically use.